Morning. Bit dark today. So, the song is Elton John, Island Girl. We've got Sagittarius, we've got Mercury Communications and 11th house, wishes and dreams coming true. Socialising, not dimming your light for others. 31st of January 2024. Today's card is the Emperor. So it's Daddy. Could be a dad in spirit. It's about government officials, father figures, bosses, the masculine energy. It's Aries. In the positive, it's about knowing your worth. In the negative, it's about feeling worthless. It rules the head and face. And there he is, straight away. So, 31st of January. Moon in Libra. Now we have the moon. We're no longer in the dark. We see the path clearly. We know it's not going to be easy. But we're no longer torn. We know where we're going. There is difficulties with the reproductive organs and shared resources. It's Scorpio energy. We need something to end. We need to come out of our comfort zone. This is depression and possibly addictions, alcohol abuse. But in women, this is Scorpio of any gender or Scorpio cusper. So late Libra, early Sagittarius, which we've both got both. Number 18 is positive energy. Someone is staying in the comfort zone and dwelling in the past, crying over spilt milk. It's time to build a bridge and get over it. Get off your cross because we need the wood. Impatience. You want your ships to come in, and at the minute they're not, you can't demand it. Divine timing is at work. This is someone coming back from the gates of hell. So the 2nd of February or the 29th, which I believe we do have this year, could be important. It's the psychic, the medium, the traveller, the carnival people. She's connected to October the 11th where I come from, but whenever the carnival comes to town is important to you. The letters B and J. She comes back from the gates of hell. She is not allowing anything into her aura, force field, if you like, that's negative, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. She doesn't need to speak. She knows the truth. There is gossip. Problems with a fire sign child, perhaps. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And a passing. An ending, a betrayal. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. An end to pain, physical and emotional. There is deep depression, self-loathing even, lack of self-worth. This person in power, maybe it's their way or the highway. There's no negotiation. Head and face injuries. So, but today's card is neutral, so the only one that's important is the 18 and the 2 and 29. Both positive, both bringing us back from the gates of hell. No longer in turmoil, no longer torn between two people, two places, two situations, no longer spreading ourselves too thin. Coming back from the gates of hell. There's the Tower. The walls are crashing down. Massive arguments, passionate encounters, electrical and water problems, a real chance of loss of home, massive arguments, somebody being chucked out of the house, ruin, if you like. And yet, Spirit are saying it's a blessing in disguise. An explosive event, the number 16. And there she is again, the same card on the same card. So we have our story. The reproductive organs and the shared resources. After this explosive event, someone comes out of the gates of hell. It could be about reproductive organs or shared resources, but it is the Scorpio energy coming out of the comfort zone. A rebirth, a new beginning, filling your own cup. A christening, perhaps for some, but 1 month and your cup will be overflowing. There is no communication, someone's blocked, or again, it could be an immature energy or a child, or this time Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Messages go astray, check your spam box, a lack of communication, Mercury energy, those in uniform, those of a darker complexion. Possibly a failed pregnancy, a miscarriage, but because of the lady at the beginning, alcohol abuse, definitely. The answer would be no. No love here, drained of any of it because of childhood trauma, gossip of the past, issues with childhood, child abuse even. Grandparents in spirit could be important, but it's looking back on the past with sadness. Wasting your time, banging your head against a brick wall. So again, the head is mentioned, head and face. And there she is again in the same read. She allowed something negative into her aura. She was dragged, Persephone, kidnapped and taken to the pits of hell by someone else. And financially, emotionally, physically or mentally abused. Again, the 2 or 29. So it could be that the 2nd is positive, the 29th is negative, or vice versa. But she is coming back from those gates of hell. And how do I know? Because the mother energy is there. Abundance, Venus, happiness returns, pregnancy. So if you lost a child, a failed pregnancy, there is a very real chance that now, because of a passionate encounter, you will be pregnant and happy, abundant, or you are creating something that will bring you happiness and abundance. It's agriculture, it's the military, it's mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. It is May the 31st, November the 11th. It is also, so the number 11 has been mentioned more than once, as is the 31. It's also at 3 and 30. Taurus energy. Absolutely beautiful. Someone forced into a loveless marriage. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation, minor surgery perhaps, issues with the heart, but something is lost, either temporarily or finally. And now we've got the mother energy, so it looks like we're going back on this issue. There is arguments with the feminine, the divine feminine, the mother and the father, not in no reciprocity. You may have had a difficult relationship with your mother or father in childhood. Again, 3 or 30. Terminations of pregnancies, contracts, etc. A heavy burden that's being carried that probably isn't yours to carry. A demanding female financially. It's my Violet Elizabeth card, so the Violet, the name Elizabeth, either the flower or the name Violet. She will scream and scream and scream until she's sick if she does not get what she wants. So there's going to be a massive conflict, possibly, or your finances are taking a hit. It's Leo of any gender, late Cancer, early Virgo, negative energy. There we have it again, the Scorpio, the water sign feminine. Filling your own cup, loving yourself enough to reject this negativity. Love in all its forms, But again, the 6 on the 6, child abuse, past trauma, bad memories of the past. Children. No more sitting on the fence. Asking for help if it's needed. Feeling a lack financially, emotionally, a hole in the pit of your stomach that you cannot fill. This chapter needs to end. Travel to the object of your desire, be there person, things, or events. The number 21. The world. So this could be bigger than us. The fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are very important. The weavers of the web, which is the number 18. So, Pertho. And I can't find the booger. There it is. The letter P. The rune is primarily associated with mysteries, amusement that results from the revelation. However, so the gossip, there is a reason to believe that this part of the poem is mistranslated and that the wives of warriors, not the warriors, who take such joy in the revelation of secrets. So secrets are coming out through gossip. Pertho is connected with the birth and death, yes, so that's why the Scorpio energy. Thus, with beginnings and endings of all kinds, the mysteries of the occult, so that's why Persephone is there, and what lies before and after life. Another side of this rune is associated with gaming, and the very shape of the rune suggests a dice cup. So, gambling. Pertho is said to mean a pawn or gaming piece. So somebody may have used you as a pawn in their game. Winning and losing. Powerful concepts relating to this fateful rune. Games of chance and skill are jointly governed by all three of the goddesses of fate, which is faith, hope, charity, past, present, and future, the three Norns. The great game of chance and skill of all. The eternally weaving enigmatic goddess were not forthcoming with their knowledge, and neither is Persephone, and had to be wooed to reveal the future. Even Odin himself had to resort to outrageous bribery to find what the web of the weird had in store, so someone may be emotionally blackmailing you or bribing you. Although Odin, so Wednesday, had little influence with the weavers of the web, the same cannot be said for his wife Frigg. The paragon of domestic virtue seems to have been on very good terms with them. And women in labour, so again pregnancy. The mother of at least some of the Valkyries, so again the mother. The warrior woman who rode flying steeds over battlefields, so Cancer. To select those who had died bravely to enjoy a happy life in the hall of their father. If Pertho is first or indeed the only rune in the reading, then stop immediately. This rune is telling you that you are not meant to know the answer, so Persephone cannot tell you. Any foreknowledge on your part would change your decision, and the Norns will not divulge any information that would jeopardise their hard work. However, kindly fate is taking a hand in your affairs, and a celebration is in the offing. Problems will be solved, and your knowledge will increase, and you will find emotional security in good company. You are playing the game of life well, and you are definitely on a winning streak. Prophetic dreams are associated with this. There may be news of a birth, yes, and a new enterprise, or indeed an event that will transform your life and how you live it. But one word of caution. Secrets. Use any information that comes your way with discretion. Do not gossip. It would not do to reveal your hand before you have made your play. Fate can deal crushing blows when Pertho is involved. A darker hue, the game of life, transforms the board something rather frightening and unfamiliar. Perhaps you have overestimated your chances of success and have overplayed your hand. There are facts that you are unaware of. However, proceed cautiously, gamble nothing, and wait until the Norns are in a better mood. So don't take too many risks. The 11th house is socialising, it's getting out there, it's shining your light brightly. Do not dim your light. Aquarius energy, which is what we're in. Legs and ankle issues, social and tribal gatherings, the workplace, the colour deep yellow, group activities, society, friends, hopes, wishes, aspirations, and a social consciousness. Sagittarius in Mercury, communications of knowledge. You are gaining knowledge, possibly through gossip. Philosophical communications, being broad-minded but tactless, with the potential for bigotry and hypocrisy. Mercury in Sagittarius craves intellectual challenges and seeks the answers to life's big questions. So, there it is, 14, Taurus. I have what you own owns you. It is the Hierophant, so it's the High Priestess's perfect partner. Once she is let out of hell and the forced marriage with the devil. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, and those who never will. The Leo is mentioned, the name Leonard is mentioned. You are about to grow from something which there will be beauty and abundance. So, there we go, beauty and abundance. Venus, Taurus, patriarchs, the father figure. The gardener, agriculture. Money issues will have a bearing on this matter, whether obvious or not so obvious. The shared resources. Bank accounts, counting change, accumulating funds, any matters to do with finances will come into play. It is a fortunate time to ask for a loan, a raise in pay, or buy in stocks. It is also a good time to become involved in accounting or matters dealing with numbers and currency. The sign of Taurus symbolises the sensuous nature, sex, food, and comfort. So a passionate lover may be on the horizon. Long and fervent love-making sessions may be in store. You may connect with a paramour who wishes to take care of you, or vice versa. The desire for comfort and relaxation will be part of this relationship. This indicates talents in the arts, especially singing and music. Taurus shares rulership with Leo, so use your voice. So matters involving plays, musical theatre, concerts, those that are traditional, such as ballet and classical music, may have a meaning. The Hierophant card in the tarot indicates tradition and not so much being brash or controversial or eccentric. They're also bullish, so you may encounter a stubborn or obstinate individual. There we are, the highway. Anything offbeat will not serve you at this time. Whatever you do now will take on a practical and conservative turn. This inner spread is always positive, highly stable and supportive. In general, Taurus is steady and reliable and hardly ever gets upset. But One cannot rile a sensuous bull too easy. When one does, the explosive results, wrong card, explosive results will be unforgettable. More than anything else, Taurus suggests dealing with finances, capital investment, what is bought and what is earned. This card stands for your possessions. It's a good time to build on what you have. It's also an excellent time to invest in real estate or property. So, Kristen, I think you've got your answer. Comfort, nurturing, steadfastness, materialism, money, what is owned. But remember, what you own owns you. So, 36, the herbalist. Alternative medicines. Heal thyself. Herbs and healing. The herbalist is calling to you. Have you always been drawn to herbs? It's time to venture further into learning what the botanical world has to offer you. Plant spirit medicine awaits you, and there is so much healing, wisdom and excitement waiting for you. You may want to study formally or just dabble in making salves and whatnot. Know that whatever path you decide to take, it will be full of rewards. There are so many plant spirits waiting to help you on your journey. We, like animals, can search out our own medicines. When we tune in to our intuition, we begin to sense the pull of what we need. When we start to work with herbs, we understand the profound change they can create and the vast knowledge of healing they offer. We can choose to make medicines with them or create beautiful foods or even just admire them in your garden. The uses are endless, but once you start to work with them, you will never go back. They will become a part of you, and this will in turn help you attune back to nature with a sense of peace, a sense of something long forgotten. What herb or plant do you feel drawn to? Are you drawn to particular colours or smells? Is there a plant that only seems to grow where you live? What is the herb that you tend to see everywhere? This is them reaching out to you. Take notice of what you see and dig a little deeper on what they mean and why they may be showing up in your life. A new doorway awaits you. The Archer. You never miss your bow. It is also like the Ten of Swords. Enough is enough. End to pain, physical and emotional. The Arrow Master, Sagittarius, Diana, Artemis, whatever you want to call it, appears to help you target your intentions and teaches you how to shoot straight for the stars. The message is be deliberate about your focus and your dreams. The star is the 11th house, Aquarius, and desires with intentions and about aligning your intentions with spirit. Then let them fly on the wind, directed by the divine, until you reach your goal. The only way to hit your target is to allow that arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered by your eagerness or your demands to travel exactly the way you want to go. You may think it needs to veer a certain way to reach your goal, but the invisible realms, human power cannot make this happen. The divine has its own idea of how the arrow flies and upon what wind it's carried. Nonetheless, if you do not shoot, you will never score. This is a fortunate message as long as you remember the law of detachment. If you do, then be assured that you are right on point. So you may feel that you have been held back, just like the bowman pulls back the bow. But that is so that you can fly straight and true and fast when you do. But you aim and then let go. So focus on your aims and then let go. Spirit will give you what is rightfully yours. Archangel Camuel works on the pink rays of love, and being blessed with this Archangel card indicates that you must be ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions, accepts all people just as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves the hurt, the anger, and the separation, which is what we've got with that heartache, sorrow, loss, and separation. Let love flow from your heart. Touch your loved ones and those you dislike and strangers. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along and bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. Let your heart be the flame of love. Beautiful read. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.